In this video, we're going to uncover 4 everyday habits that many of us were told are bad for our health, but new scientific research now proves they actually protect your heart, brain, and energy as you age. For decades, doctors and health experts warned us to avoid things like taking naps, drinking coffee, eating full-fat dairy, or skipping workouts. But what if the truth is completely different? What if some of those old warnings were based on outdated information that no longer applies to your body today? Modern studies from top universities like Harvard, Tufts, and the Mayo Clinic are now revealing that a few of these so-called bad habits might actually help you live longer, think clearer, and feel stronger in your 70s, 80s, and beyond. That's right, the things you once felt guilty about could be the very habits keeping you young and independent. In this video, I'll walk you through each of these 6 habits, why they work, what the science really says, and how you can safely make them part of your daily routine. You might be surprised to find that small, simple changes can make a huge difference in how you feel every single day. Before we start, I'd love to know, where are you watching from today? Just drop your state or city in the comments below. And if you have any natural health tips of your own, feel free to share those too. Someone else might really benefit from hearing what's worked for you. Point 1. The power of the afternoon nap. Let's start with something simple, yet life-changing, the afternoon nap. For years, people called it laziness. We grew up believing that strong, productive adults push through the day without stopping. But the truth is, your body isn't being lazy when it feels sleepy after lunch, it's following a natural rhythm that's built into your biology. And ignoring that rhythm can quietly harm your heart, your memory, and even your mood. Recent studies from Harvard Medical School and the National Institute on Aging have found that seniors who nap regularly, around 30 to 60 minutes a day, have a much lower risk of heart disease and cognitive decline. Think about that for a second. A simple half-hour nap can help protect your heart and sharpen your mind. When you rest, your blood pressure drops, your stress hormones settle down, and your brain gets a chance to store and organize everything it learned in the morning. It's like giving your body a tune-up each day. The key is to nap the right way. Timing and length matter. A nap that's too long, over 90 minutes, or taken too late in the afternoon can make it hard to fall asleep at night. The best time to nap is between 1 o'clock and 3 p.m., when your body naturally feels a dip in energy. Find a quiet spot, lie down if possible, and keep it between 30 and 60 minutes. You'll wake up refreshed instead of groggy. And please, don't feel guilty about it. Rest isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Your heart and brain are working for you every second of every day, they deserve that small window of peace. So if someone ever calls you lazy for taking a nap, just smile and tell them you're investing in your health, one nap at a time. Point 2. Why full-fat dairy is actually good for you. For decades, we were told to fear fat. Doctors, TV commercials, and food companies all said the same thing, that full-fat milk, butter, and cheese were bad for your heart. So many of us switched to skim milk, fat-free yogurt, and margarine, thinking we were doing the right thing. But now, science tells a very different story, one that might surprise you. Recent studies from Tufts University and Harvard have shown that people who eat full-fat dairy actually have a lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes and heart disease than those who stick to low-fat or fat-free versions. It turns out the natural fats in dairy aren't the enemy we once believed. They help keep your blood sugar stable, protect your heart, and give your body the essential vitamins, A, D, E, and K, that it can't absorb without fat. Think about it. Our parents and grandparents drank whole milk and used real butter their entire lives, and most of them stayed strong well into old age. It was only when we started removing fat and adding sugar to everything that health problems like obesity and diabetes became more common. When you eat full-fat dairy, your body feels satisfied, so you don't reach for snacks as often. You're also giving your brain, which is made mostly of fat, the fuel it needs to stay sharp. If you've been avoiding full-fat dairy because of old health advice, it might be time to rethink that. Try switching back to whole milk instead of skim. Enjoy a spoon of full-fat Greek yogurt, or spread real butter on your toast. These foods are rich, satisfying, and far more natural than the processed, low-fat alternatives. You don't have to overdo it, just add them back in moderation, and you may notice you feel fuller, steadier, and even happier. After all, eating real food shouldn't come with guilt. Sometimes, the old-fashioned way really was the smarter one. Point 3. Coffee, your brain's secret protector. Now let's talk about coffee, one of life's simple joys that many of us were once told to cut back on. You've probably heard people say, coffee will raise your blood pressure, or, it's bad for your heart. For years, doctors and health magazines treated coffee like a guilty pleasure. But the latest research says otherwise, and it's time we give coffee the credit it deserves. Modern studies from Johns Hopkins and Harvard show that seniors who drink 3 to 5 cups of coffee a day have a much lower risk of Alzheimer's disease and dementia. Coffee is packed with over 1,000 natural compounds, including antioxidants that protect your brain cells from damage. Caffeine itself, the part most people worry about, actually helps improve alertness, sharpen memory, and prevent the buildup of harmful proteins that are linked to cognitive decline. In other words, your morning cup of coffee might be doing more than just waking you up, it could be helping you stay mentally strong for years to come. Researchers have also found that coffee can lower your risk of type 2 diabetes, liver disease, and even certain cancers. The secret isn't in avoiding it, it's in drinking it wisely. Here's what works best: enjoy 3 to 4 cups a day, but try to stop by 2 p.m. so it doesn't interfere with sleep. Don't load it with sugar or artificial creamers, a splash of real milk or cream is perfectly fine. And drink it with or after meals instead of on an empty stomach to avoid jitteriness. If you've been skipping coffee out of old fears, maybe it's time to bring it back into your life, guilt-free. Think of it as a small daily habit that protects your mind, boosts your energy, and gives you a little moment of joy each day. You've earned that cup. Point 4. Why rest days from exercise keep you stronger. Here's something that might sound surprising: exercising every single day can actually hurt your body instead of helping it, especially after the age of 65. Most of us grew up with the idea that more exercise means better health. We've seen it everywhere, from fitness commercials to doctors' advice, but now medical research tells a more balanced story. Your body doesn't get stronger during exercise. It gets stronger after, when you rest and let it recover. According to studies from the Mayo Clinic and the National Institute on Aging, seniors who take 2 to 3 rest days each week maintain better muscle strength, stronger bones, and healthier joints than those who push themselves every day. That's because exercise creates tiny amounts of stress on your muscles and bones. It's the rest period that allows your body to rebuild, repair, and grow stronger. Without recovery time, your muscles stay inflamed, your energy drops, and you risk injury or long-term fatigue. If you've ever felt sore for days or noticed that your workouts leave you more tired than energized, that's your body asking for a break. And there's no shame in listening to it. Resting doesn't mean being lazy. It means being wise enough to understand how your body truly works. Take 2 or 3 full rest days a week. No gym, no treadmill, no structured workouts. Light activities like walking, gentle stretching, or gardening are perfectly fine. When you allow your body to rest, your sleep improves, your mood lifts, and your muscles actually respond better the next time you exercise. Overtraining, on the other hand, keeps your stress hormones high and weakens your immune system. So give yourself permission to slow down, because real strength comes from balance, not burnout. You've already done the hard work, now let your body thank you by growing stronger during rest. Got it, you're right. The social connection point feels a bit off compared to the rest of the script, which focuses on physical and lifestyle habits that challenge old medical advice. Point 5. Salt isn't always the enemy. For years, we've been warned that salt is bad, that it raises blood pressure, damages the heart, and should be avoided at all costs. So, many older adults started cutting salt out completely. But here's the surprising truth: recent studies show that too little salt can actually harm your health, especially as you age. Research from the National Institutes of Health and the University of Copenhagen has found that seniors who consume extremely low amounts of sodium often experience muscle weakness, dizziness, and fatigue. That's because sodium helps your body maintain fluid balance, nerve function, and healthy blood circulation. When levels drop too low, you can feel tired, confused, or lightheaded, especially in warm weather or when you take certain medications. The key, like everything else, is balance. Salt itself isn't the problem, processed foods loaded with refined sodium are. What your body truly needs is a moderate amount of natural salt, the kind you add to home-cooked meals. It keeps your muscles strong, your heart rhythm steady, and your energy stable throughout the day. If your doctor hasn't advised you otherwise, don't be afraid to season your food lightly. Avoid packaged soups, snacks, or frozen dinners. They contain harmful levels of processed sodium. Instead, use sea salt or Himalayan salt in small, measured amounts. Add herbs and lemon for flavor, and drink enough water to stay balanced. So, if you've been eating bland food out of fear, relax, a pinch of salt won't hurt you. In fact, it might just help you feel steadier, stronger, and more like yourself again. Sometimes, moderation, not restriction, is the real key to better health. Point 6. Eating after sunset isn't always bad. For years, we've all heard the same warning: never eat late at night. Many of us stopped having dinner after 6 p.m. or went to bed hungry, believing it would help our digestion, weight, or heart. But new research shows that for older adults, eating a light, balanced meal in the evening can actually support better sleep, blood sugar control, and energy through the night. Here's why: as we age, our metabolism slows, and long gaps between meals can cause blood sugar levels to drop too low while we sleep. This can lead to restless nights, dizziness, or waking up tired and weak. A small, nutritious meal, something like oatmeal with milk, a boiled egg with toast, or a handful of nuts and fruit, keeps your blood sugar steady and helps your body recover overnight. A study from the University of Colorado found that seniors who had a light meal 2 to 3 hours before bedtime slept more soundly and showed better morning energy levels than those who skipped dinner completely. Another study from the Mayo Clinic suggests that having a little protein or healthy fat at night can even reduce nighttime hunger and muscle breakdown. The key is not what time you eat, but what you eat and how much. Avoid heavy, greasy foods or sugary desserts right before bed. Instead, choose light, balanced options: a small bowl of soup, yogurt with berries, or warm milk with honey. Eating too early and going to bed hungry can stress your system just as much as overeating. So if you've been skipping dinner because of old advice, it's okay to relax a little. A small, mindful evening meal can help your body rest, repair, and recharge for the next day. Remember, at your age, comfort and nourishment matter more than strict diet rules. So now, let's take a moment to look at what we've learned together. The world has changed, and so has the science of aging well. The habits we were once told to avoid, taking naps, enjoying full-fat dairy, drinking coffee, resting from exercise, using a little salt, and even eating after sunset, are now proven to help your heart, brain, and overall strength when done wisely. Growing older doesn't mean slowing down or giving up your favorite things. It means understanding your body better than ever before. The truth is, your body isn't fragile, it's adaptable. It just needs balance, rest, and real nourishment. You don't have to live by outdated rules that make you feel guilty or restricted. Health isn't about perfection, it's about giving your body what it truly needs to thrive at this stage of life. Think of it this way: a well-timed nap helps your heart recover, full-fat dairy nourishes your brain, coffee protects your memory, rest days rebuild your strength, a pinch of salt keeps your energy steady, and a small evening meal helps you sleep peacefully. These are not bad habits, they're smart, science-backed ways to age with grace, comfort, and vitality. So next time someone tells you that you shouldn't nap, or that your evening yogurt is wrong, just smile and know the truth: you're following what modern medicine now confirms as healthy wisdom. And before you go, tell me in the comments, which of these 6 habits surprised you the most? Maybe it's one you've been secretly enjoying for years without realizing how good it's been for you. Share this video with a friend who still believes in the old rules, and remind them that it's never too late to start living smarter, not stricter.